It looks like you're awake. I've been awake since like 4 o'clock. Maybe 4:30. I don't know. Sure. Hi. How y'all doing? Can you hear all those alarms? 7 AM. It's time to get up. Funny thing is, my tiniest human's already up. Oh, and that one is too. There's a human in that room. Look, watch. See? There's a human in that room. Black metal and breakfast. Pengy in the kitchen. City skylines. What a contrast. You're going to have to excuse me for a minute. I haven't got to the meat of anything so far today. I'm on a break and I come through and this has been put on the table and there's a little note. Here you go, Dad. One of my favourite tuna sandwiches, just in case. Just come here, damn note. I'm just like so. Because he's bless him, like just, you know, just in case if you get hungry, you know, keep the letter. And he's dated it, right? And it's got just in case. And there's like, he's giving me the Bakewell tart, and bless that little fucker. Would you believe this actually used to be my office at one point? I need to finish building that. And repairing that. That. Whatever. Oh mate, the chair's broken. I think I'm fat enough just to sit here. The meat, not of my massive ass in the hole of the chair. Work ethic. This isn't actually about work ethic, it's more that I have a problem. Depending on how you look at it, realistically. I work to the job, not to the clock. Eh? Right. Your average 9 to 5 is working to the clock. So you start at 9, 5 rolls round. Have you finished your job? No, but it is 5 o'clock. Okay, you get to go home. Like I say, I do it the other way. I work to the job. So, I start at 9, 5 rolls round. Have you finished your job? No. Keep going. And that can be a tad problematic because eventually something has to give. And in my case, that has been food, sleep, social life. It's like, I don't know, the ideal time for me to work is usually when everyone else goes to bed. So, late. Or weekends or some really dodge antisocial hour. Something will crack. Maybe crack. At some point. Usually you. And I don't take days off either. Not in years. I mean, I don't take a day off unless I'm really, really, really sick. Like, I have come out of hospital unwell, surgery unwell, and then continue to work to the job. Rather than like, oh mate, I'm not well, I should probably, you know, go to bed and rest for a few days, or someone else will pick up the slack for me. Nah mate, just keep going until you drive yourself into the ground, and let's just say I'm pretty good at it. Like, I think I've mentioned it so far this year and several other videos. In 9 years, I've probably had like 2 months off, and that was in a chunk. After just everything caught up, and I was like, and then I came back, and it was just like, and I've now been told, it's been suggested that perhaps I start doing things like everyone else, work to the clock and not to the job. I was talking to a few mates about it today, and they're like, yeah mate, you gotta start working to the clock, because working to the job, that's not cool, man. It's just not a thing, and it's hard to break that habit. It's actually partly why I've been kind of pointing out the Apple Watch stuff. So I've been trying to, and this is only really recently, like, I've been trying to stop as close to midnight as possible. Because, like, seriously, man, if I weren't finished working, I could keep going until 4 AM, and then I'd have to be up at 7, and I'd be up at 7. A complete zombie, but I'd be up at 7. So it's really, really weird for me to just go, right, it's now time to stop. This and this and this is almost done. Stop. And what's even weirder, weekends. I'm going to try to take them off for a while to see how that goes, because time off is good, I guess, for people who have a salary, which I don't. I mean, my boss isn't particularly cool with time off and slacking. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm actually really, really nervous about the idea, like, tomorrow having a day off. This 9 to 5 thing, and it isn't 9 to 5, but, like, having this I can't just keep going until it's over thing is really weird. What do I do? What do I just sit down and do nothing? I mean, I'm trying to go to bed early, as I'm showing with this sleep tracky thing, but I'm clearly not sleeping. I'm still getting up after a couple of hours, so it's not helping any. I'm just getting up at like stupid o'clock in the morning going, well, it's still dark out and everyone's asleep. Guess I should start working. Or I guess I should probably shut up because I'll wake everyone up. It's just, oh mate. Like, genuinely, I do not know what I am going to do tomorrow. What do I do for fun? What am I going to do for fun? I see why people do the 9 to 5 thing. I don't do it. I don't understand how I could do it. Because I've not really done it. It's one of those habitual things. And then I went off on a rant to my mate about the sleep tracky stuff. And I was like, what good is this? It's not accurate at all. The thing today was not right at all. Because I must have got up, like when it had a big gap in it to say when I kind of got up kind of thing. But then it had a couple of extra sections where it said, oh yeah, by the way, you've gone to sleep. I was like, I hadn't. I was upstairs listening to podcasts. There's a metric on it that says, oh yeah, you spent like nearly 8 hours in bed, but you only spent 5 hours asleep. And the family looked at it today and went, damn, that must be soul crushing. I was like, yeah, because I'm wasting time. If I'm in bed nearly 8 hours and I'm burning like 2 or 3 of them just laying there doing nothing, what a waste. And because the numbers aren't particularly accurate, because I've got a feeling that it's only actually checking for sleep when I tell it to, like between 11 and 7. So if I tank it at like 6 PM, I doubt it's even checking. I mean, how would it know? It's an algorithm. There's too many variables for it to even be remotely accurate. To really know if someone's asleep, I mean, what's that? Heart rate, breathing, and if you're one of those Zen masters, realistically you're going to need a nice young nurse to be standing there going, yep, they're asleep. Watch ain't going to do that. Watch can't do that. I mean, it might be able to go, yep, you're asleep. It's probably bloody wrong though. What's the point in keeping all that data if it's not accurate? Oh, that was another beef I got into. There's a sound sensor on it to tell you if you're in a loud environment. It's like, but realistically, if I'm in a loud environment, I'm going to have ear defenders on. I'm not going to stand next to a drummer thrashing away without ear defenders on. So that makes the information misleading, because it's not accurate. Oh. How many other people work to the job, not to the clock? I haven't done it in years and years and years. Not since I last worked at like a factory or a warehouse, I think. That was a good 13 years ago or thereabouts. I'm not used to working for other people and having a time off. So, I mean, even then, like I'd finish a shift, and then at the time I'd go to the hospital. I was quite unwell, and I'd go and have my magical treatments. I was going through physiotherapy at the time, hydrotherapy, which was weird considering the job I was doing at the time too. And then I would meet up with people and practically pass out for a couple of hours, only to then get up, have a shower after literally a few hours, and then do another like 12-hour shift. I don't have downtime. I don't do downtime. So what do I do? What do you do? How do you downtime? How do you relax? Is that weird? I don't know how to relax. I don't get it. Anyway. I just want to get the jobs done. I want to get the jobs done and I want to sleep. I need to sleep. I've been told I have to sleep. Like a good boy, I have to sleep. And eat some food. Which is now what I'm actually about to do, because apparently it's a Friday, so we may be having McDonald's. Because bless that big human, he gave me part of his lunch. And I'm like, have a McDonald's, son! Not sacrificing food today, motherfuckers! See you all in the next one. So good.